Okay, so now let's answer to our question. How can we select all cities that belong to a specific country? And I'm just going to go to my database, Postgres, schemas, public, tables, and I'm just going to right click on whatever table, doesn't matter. I'm going to type query tool, and I'm just going to write the query, and then we will discuss after. I think it's better. Select star from city, join country on country dot country ID equals to city dot country ID, where country is equal to India. And I'm just going to query it, either type here or F5 key. And as you can see, we have 60 rows. That is all the cities that we have in our database that belongs to the country India. And before we discuss what happened here, let's discuss what this query means. So here, select star from city, we know this. What I'm telling Postgres to do is, hey, give me all the information from the city table. And this is the keyword join. And after join, you will specify what table you want to unite in your query so you can use it, and also so you can display it. And what I said here is join this table. So this table and this table join together. And then the next, let me type here. Then the next command is on. What on means is I have to specifically tell Postgres what's the condition for these two tables to join. Because if I don't have on, for example, and I type here, it will says, hey, I can't do this because I can't do this join. I need to specify the conditions on which these two tables are joined. And as we talked in the previous video, the conditions is the foreign key and primary key relationship between city and country. So we have city that have this column, country ID, and we have this country that has this column, country ID, and these two are linked. So what I specifically told Postgres is from the table, here is the table name, dot, we can reference a column, country ID is equal to city dot country ID. So based on this relationship, I have joined these tables, and then I can reference a column from either one of these two tables. And I have reference from country, the column country, where equals is India. And what Postgres displayed here? Well, it had displayed for me all the columns from city table and all the columns from country table, because these are the columns from city table, and these are the, let me just deselect this. These are all the columns from country table. And as we can see here, there are a lot of columns that maybe are duplicate. Actually, it's just these two, because we have selected here star. But for example, we can type something like select city and city ID. And we have only these two columns that are from city and are displayed. But what will happen if we put country ID? Because this column belongs also to the city table and also to the country table. What will happen? Let's type here. Let's type again. We can see here that Postgres is telling me column reference country ID is ambiguous. What Postgres is trying to tell me? Hey, I don't know what column do you want. Do you want the column from city table, or do you want the column from country table? Because it has the same name. So to specifically tell him, hey, I want the column from city table, I have to put the table name and put dot the column name. And this is how you do a join. Now, we haven't discussed what types of join are there, but it's just to see how we can easily, very easily, based on one syntax, we can join multiple tables together. And this is the power of a database. We can have multiple tables and we can join them as many as we want. We can even join other tables together, and we'll see that in the next videos.